All right, look at this. The incredible images tell the terrifying tale, a fantastic feat, heart-stopping and harrowing, high above one of California's most picturesque places. But for these brave, record-breaking brothers and their friends, daring to do what no one's done before is what makes life magical. They were part of a group that just completed a wild walk over wonder, crossing a 2,800-foot high line across the valley at Yosemite National Park, 1,600 feet off the ground.
Now, they believe they have broken the previous record for the longest Highline walk at Yosemite by nearly 3 times, and they have hair-raising pictures to prove it. Joining us now live via Zoom from San Francisco, brothers Daniel and Moises Monterrubio and their buddy, Steve Griggs. Gentlemen, welcome.
Morning, Eugen. How are ya? How's it going? Oh, this is huge inside of here. Oh, I almost... So I get to do something super cool today with my friends. We're gonna rig a half a mile long or 800 meter. Well, yeah, he's still sleeping though. We're rigging a half a mile long or 800 meter line, or attempting to today, here in Yosemite, to give you FOMO. Stay tuned. Run us through the plan.
Well, we have the webbing down there ready to go. The anchors still need to be built.
Well, I think you skipped an important step. What have you been working on for a week?
Oh, I think that may be better to explain once we're over there.
Okay.
If I start telling you details right now, you won't understand the craziness that went down.
But
we tagged the half mile line in like 5 days.
By hand, no drones.
No drones.
That's
day and night. Yeah, day and night.
That is epic.
Yeah. Webbing's down there.
Yeah.
Team's just getting here.
So what made you guys all of a sudden put this together? Like, who made the phone call and go, let's go do something hard?
We were already thinking of doing something hard.
Yeah, we were planning the 1.4 kilometer in Tahoe, and we got there, didn't have enough people, and bailed. Then we went to another spot, rigged a 500 meter.
Got shut down, and then
You have all this webbing taped.
we have all this webbing, all this gear,
And all this stuff.
by.
I didn't think it could be done without drones, and nobody does that around the world. We only do that here because we have to.
Made it happen. Took us about 5 days.
Yeah.
Working day and night.
Just the tagline.
Just the tag.
So pulling the webbing over is today's job.
One day. That's easy. That's easy.
So we just walked by this car in case you need to put your food into the bear bin. Yeah, I just missed all the good story of how they tagged us in the dark. We're saying we need a strong leader. We need our Vladimir Putin. We need a dictator to spank us when we're misbehaving. Otherwise, the plan doesn't come together as quickly as it could. You did this after work each day. Yeah, I'd come at I get off work at 6, so I'd get up here at 7. Sun sets around 7:30, 7:45. And then just go from there and work in the dark and get lost and scratched up by the bushes and ropes tangled and taglines that aren't long enough and in the dark. In the dark, yeah, like working till 3 in the morning. I didn't think this was possible in the daylight. Holy shit. I'm a professional balancer. I caught myself. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, so back to the wow. That goes all the way to there. What are you masterminding here?
Just all the gear we should have on each side so that we don't...
Wait, you don't want to walk a half a mile over there and forget something?
Exactly.
I like your beanie.
Oh, thanks.
Where'd you get it?
I got it from this girl, Sienna. She's pretty rad.
And what is that representing?
This is the Y2K webbing.
So she crochets different beanies to match different webbings.
That's right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Go grab yours. They're trying to explain to me right now how they got this across, because I have not been able to figure this out for years, and they did it. So it looks like Ryan Sheridan rappelled down this tree and got nowhere. You said you walked
Eugen and Scott
down this ridge.
tagged it from side to side.
You throw something from here to there, walked it together, so you have this gap now filled.
There was other people helping here past these trees. There was people rappelling down.
Okay. You're down to this this spot here. So that's a Highline that we did years ago that's called Your Mom, which is funny. And the tree that I think we're rigging to, you just rappelled into the gully and then went just down the gully?
Yeah,
Daniel.
basically, I rappelled with like 600 meters of rope at once with me. I took like three ropes on my back, one on my harness, and then I just connected them.
Oh, separate rope, not one big.
No.
I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't know
no
they
way.
made them that big.
I got to the bottom as like straight down from the anchor.
Okay.
That was 250 meters, and then I went diagonally to the bottom of the gully.
Yeah.
And then from there, I connected the rope with their tag because they got to that bottom gully right there.
The first day, even before this was tagged, Eugene, Tom, and Jimmy hiked all the way down Bushwhack to that big tree over there.
Okay.
You see it?
That tree right there. Okay.
Me and Skylar hiked all the way down and around to the left, and then we scrambled up the gully in the middle. You can't really see from here, but like.
So I was always thinking to kind of like stay in here and release it. You guys went this way.
Yeah, it's because it's clear from the other side.
Yeah, it's clear from your mom directly down to the last gully down there.
Yeah, so Eugen, Tom, and Jimmy threw a piece of tag down to the gully. I scrambled up with Skylar, connected that, and then we went down and cleared a bunch of trees, a bunch of bushes and rocks, and met Daniel over there at the end of the gully pretty much.
Okay.
And we tagged it to there, and we left it tagged to this tree overnight. And then, yeah, the next day we hiked back again while they were doing this, and we switched to stronger ropes because we only put 3 mil at a time, and then we switched to 5 mil and 6 mil.
Mo had set up like a bunch of redirects with a 3 mil, just on like anchored on boulders. So I knew that in order for this to work, we had to only have 2 redirects because we didn't have enough people to cut them. Like at the time we needed to pull the webbing.
Well, we ended up tagging and doing all of this part to like 2 in the morning because Eugene was still hiking and up and around. So we had to help him clear that last gap.
Yeah.
Then he climbed all the way back and he cleared a bunch of trees that were stuck when they started pulling. Now we were trying to get a tag from Taft to that tree.
So it's all connected, but it's on a tree now.
It's on a tree and there's paracord in the middle because they didn't have enough 5 mil when they went down.
Yeah.
What we did is we tried to put 5 mil and I pulled, still stuck on the tree from this side. So we pulled the paracord back to me very carefully, and then they released more 5 mil from this side. That way, when it got to the tree, it was all 5 mil to the bottom, and then we just yanked on it and hoped that it popped, and it did. And then they ran uphill really quick so they could clear the rest of the trees. And that, yeah, it would create more tension.
You did what I thought was impossible for like the last 4 years.
That was on this side, and that side, all while this was happening, I was just on the very bottom, not like just listening to them on the radio. And then on the other side, since I rappelled to the bottom and then diagonally, the rope got stuck kind of like on a edge on a roof. Sort of. So we had to wait till Ryan rappelled down again, fix some anchors to traverse.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then after that happened, after he got it unstuck, it got stuck again at the very bottom, like on that spire, on a lip. Like it was yeah.
5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
Every time we got a tag across and something popped and it was clear, we got so happy.
What are our options that you guys are discussing?
So we're just working with the slack here. And so right now there's too much slack here.
What if you slid that thing down so it's like making a death triangle?
Well, we don't want to do the death triangle.
Well, I just tested the death triangle. It'd be bomber. Like literally 3 days ago. You can find that video here.
Oh my god.
They're a myth.
I think we have a pretty good girl to guy ratio here.
We do. We have a good Ryan to people ratio too.
There's as many girls as there are Ryan.
First time in my life.
We have an anchor.
I have an anchor.
Wow.
I'm testing it, guys.
Is that the anchor clap? So that line is just around the tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But that tree is not right against the edge. How do you get it over the edge without it touching the edge?
It's pretty steep.
It's pretty steep, yeah.
There's no steep bushes.
Yeah, currently the tagline's not touching the ground.
Oh, okay.
ropes are
You
down
probably shouldn't continue to rock that.
Yeah.
So the problem with no one in charge is we're all still sitting around. So we're gonna come up with a game plan. You're going over there, right?
Yeah, so we're
gonna go over the
six
plan.
people are going over there. One person will be flaking. We're gonna be doing like a relay, pulling down the hill. So 2 people going down, and as 2 people walk up.
I wasn't
You're using pulley.
Where's all the webbing? On this side?
This side.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. We're on the same page. So you're hauling a 500-pound piece of webbing over with tension. Cool. Good luck. I'll Z-drag for you guys all day long.
Yeah, on that side we need 1 person flaking because we're gonna be pulling the rest of this 6 mil, which is like probably 150 meters. And we're gonna connect the rest of the 2 pieces of 70 meter of 6 mil. Once we got all that over and get most of the 5 mil out, we can add the heavy ropes, the 8 mils. And then once we get to the end of the 8 mils, we'll start pulling the webbing. So we'll do a lot of pulling and a lot of flaking on that side. That's what would be nice to have 1 person flaking, 4 people pulling, and 1 person at the anchor managing the passing knots.
So you're gonna be flaking 800 meters of tagline
Yeah, I mean, we
into a rat's nest.
We could all rotate on it. Yeah.
You look familiar.
Oh yeah, I'm here on official business, mate.
For monkey business?
Yeah, mate.
With a hat too?
Yeah, I'm here for
What is that?
That's a webbing burrito.
Oh my god.
This is a metaphor for the whole project.
You guys are doing great.
The bushes.
That looks hard. Good job.
That looks hard. We support you guys.
Go, go, go.
Wow. Congratulations. Let's see what's inside your burrito. Wow. How did you guys get that down here?
Oh, it was separate. We taped it here.
What?
Yeah.
What?
OG girl right here spent hours.
It wasn't just me. It was other people, but yeah.
Whoa. So this is going to go through our anchor and we're going to send it to you.
Yeah, we're gonna send 150 meter of a continuous piece of
Yeah, we have a
dynamite,
team heading over there right now.
and then after that, 50 meter sections of dynamite until we are 750 meters out, and then the last.
What's the
100 meters,
longest continuous section in here?
150 dynamite. Everything else is
Is it 150 meter folded in half or 150?
300. So fold it.
150. So 10, 30 meter fall. We've got the clearance for a 30 meter fall.
Yeah. Okay, we start releasing. We're gonna go slow, and then you let us know how much more you need.
So Griggs apparently hold 5 mil. Is that around your leg on purpose? Is that the way you like it?
I like it. Getting naughty.
I wonder how much you have to let out before they can even start pulling that in.
No,
Or that you can feel, oh.
we did it yesterday.
So we're debating if people would even buy these things because it's like, well, if you know how much force a line sees, why would you spend $800 on it? It was like,
because we put forces on our taglines too, you know, so it's like it's good to know everything along the way.
or if it feels like you're 800 meters tight, but you only have a kilonewton on it, you can throw another one on there.
Sure, exactly. Yeah.
Or if it's in the wind, ooh, the new one, the line scale 3 has memory, so you can leave it on all night, and then you'll know if the windstorm screwed you.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, dusty.
How are they pulling this so fast?
We're running.
Beasts. They're running it down the hill. They're
And
space
then they
hauling.
take turns.
Sick. I'm trying not to shake you guys. This is my phone inside of the binoculars. So what's your plan, Steve? Don't drop the pen to talk to me, man. Nice.
Don't get me in this.
Double
I'm
wrap.
just help. I'm just being on this space in the back.
And the backup's here.
So currently we have an 8 mil rope going to, you can see the orange. Lots of tagline. They haven't even pulled over the original thing that was hanging out there last night. Wow. You're spitting on it. Got it.
This is COVID safe.
Usually when I spit on my rubber, it gives me less friction.
Yeah, right? contrary to belief. Start taking intention on this when you can. All right, stop.
Stop.
Stop there. Hold this up, and that's a complete unit, right? You need to hold that together for me.
This?
I'm gonna start releasing now.
You have to release your soft release. Oh, take off your backup first.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
That would super suck.
Using the left hand on the right hand.
So this ascender is on a munter, so we can release it until all the force is on the webbing, which is already through the kootenai, which is held by the line grip, which is held by this red rope, which is going to go through a gree temporarily until we reset our first official leapfrog.
It shouldn't snap. It shouldn't move. When I do this.
Famous last words. Just go for it, man. Let's find out if it's gonna. Oh God!
It worked. Oh my God! I know what I'm doing.
This is holding the line grip, and it's not holding very well. So we have a backup, and when it gets to closer to there, we have to set the next one up, which we have pre-set up right here, ready to grab. And then we switch where the tension is, over and over and over.
It's easy to keep things flat when there's no tension on the backup, when we're on the line that's behind the thing.
So this is the leapfrog method.
Yeah.
And you guys came up with this.
Alonzo did.
Alonzo gets the credit. So, but we have to do this 45 times.
Not too bad.
So we just put all the force right there. So now we're gonna pull the white rope back. You wanna unclip this guy? So we're out of your way. Sweet. I'll deal with this. And you guys release that.
You gotta lick that a little. That's better.
Licking my pink snatch. It's not even your snatch.
It's not my snatch, but I sure know how to lick it.
Does that really help?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, like, first it's already starting to hold it.
You know, this is nice. We're not making it look easy for people.
No.
This way they don't try it at home.
Leapfrogging was simple. Okay, go.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to put back on that.
That was fully inverted.
Jeez, dude.
They need to pull some in. All right, so we are what? What do you say? 200 meters?
I think
150 meters.
150, yeah.
And we just transferred.
Oh, they're pulling so hard. Look at them.
Yeah, they need to.
They need to slow down. Okay, slow down.
I'm holding flat here, redirecting through this, going to our Z drag. If something slips, we have to jump on that pile and keep it from sliding. And we keep pulling that next one over.
You want to film the end of this.
We've been doing this 40 times. So yeah, we want to stay, yeah, we're at 0.8. So okay, we want to be in that range right there.
That's good.
Yeah, you can keep going a little.
Going, you got it, keep going. Almost there. Hold it. And the web lock is on, yeah.
Are you excited?
Very.
What did we just do?
The longest highline in California, Yosemite.
Here of all places. That's amazing. And we're about to put it in web lock as soon as we get the leashes put on, which we may or may not have forgotten until just now. We've got some leashes. That's helpful. Let's get them on.
Okay, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, we're just finishing our last tensioning. I want to grab this for the camera. We've got 1-inch Dream pulleys attached to a line grip. We got a mat to one, and it settled to 3.8. It was at 4. This is beautiful. We're at 4 kilonewtons. Tail tied off, frost knot on the backup. Took the tail and just put that on this thing, which is attached to a mushroom, which is not ideal. We took the ends of the 2 red rope in here, and Matt's doing his specialty of an apocalyptic anchor directly into this guy. I think we're gonna be just fine. The wind, I think, is not gonna be a problem for tension. We don't have any real storms happening. 861 meters, Yosemite record and California record. You got such a big smile. I don't know how you stay balanced. Is that one of your longest walks?
Yeah, my new longest walk.
Wow. What a place to do it, dude.
I know, god damn. Woo.
So it's like 7 or 8 in the morning, the next day after we rigged this, and I got to get on this before pretty much anybody's really woken up. 2.63 kilonewtons, so it settled from 40 last night. And when I was on it, it was so steep. Felt like at least 45 degrees. Now, luckily, the spider silk is older and a little bit more grippy. The dynamite has a lot of dynema in it, and that's the white stuff that we had the other day. That's out further. So slippery, so sharp, so thin that, I mean, just sliding and grabbing, even my foot felt slippery on it. Moral of the story is, there is quite nothing like staring out in the middle of nowhere and slacklining and then wiggling and then nothing coming back at you because it has so far to travel and that energy so far to come back. But oh my God, the mental fortitude that takes. I either don't have that or the arm strength. I don't know. But I enjoyed myself. You can enjoy doing 100 meters of this there and back without feeling like you have to do the whole thing. So now I get to celebrate other people walking today.